Hi Libras and cross watchers, welcome back to my channel where I am your girl, the Hyphy healer, your favorite vibes dealer. If you're a brand new Libra and you've never seen me before, just like I said, I am your girl, the Hyphy healer, your favorite vibes dealer, and around here in East Oakland, I slang tarot cards and I be all in your business. Now, I be trying to be cool. I do be trying to be cool, but I mumble a whole lot and I cuss a little bit. So if that sounds like something you're into, stick around. If you're a returning Libra, what's up, what's good, what's poppin'? I see you back for the bullshit and the shenanigans. So let's get into the tarot read, because bitch, I know that's why you're here. Libra. I feel like you are having to defend yourself. You're having to defend yourself, and you're whatever it is you did, you let go of. Okay, so you were trying to figure out, you were juggling some things. Okay, I don't know if this was work and home, home and work, boyfriend and ex. I don't know what this was. Okay, but you were juggling something and you decided to release it. You decided to no longer make that your burden. Okay, and I feel like you decided the whole juggling act. You decided to just. Okay, so let me try to give you an example. Let's say you were trying to figure out, should I apply here or here for work? Right? I really want to work for this company and I really want to work for this company too. Then you just decided, you know what? As a matter of motherfucking fact, I don't even want to work for nobody. How about that? Sorry about that. My phone started to overheat, Libras. So, this is something like that, right? So, it's something like you were thinking about applying from this job to this job. You weren't sure what kind of job you wanted, and then you decided you don't want a job at all. You actually want to be your own motherfucking boss. Something like that, okay? You could be deciding between to put more into home or work, and then you just decide, you know what, I don't want to do either. I want to go back to school. It's something like that. You're having to defend what it is you are choosing to do with your own motherfucking life. That's the gag. But I also feel like while you're trying to defend, you feel like there's not going to be, it's not conducive to keep defending or explaining why it is you're making the choices you are. I also feel like deep down inside, you decided to let whatever the choice go is to follow your heart, right? Like you just didn't want to do it anyway. So you felt like, I'm going to follow my heart and this is something that's best for me. Whether you're saying that or not to other people, I don't know. The other reason I feel like you could be leaving whatever you're choosing behind, whether it was a job, a person, people, places, or things, you or another person, is because it was causing you a lot of anxiety. It was causing you a lot of distress. It was causing you a lot of worry. So for you, it would just be easier to let it all go. The numbers 44 and 11 come up for you. I feel like you need to get balance. You're trying to get balanced. And so the conducive to fighting with other people, that's not going to help you get balance. You're going to have to just really focus on what it is you're trying to do. You're going to need to focus on your emotion and your stability and not worry about, again, defending what it is you are doing with your life to other people that don't pay no bills. Okay, sorry, that last little bit was me. And so again, I feel like this is something that you really want to do, that you're really focused on. It could be a business. It could be a business or a home. It could be a person too, but I don't see another person. And I feel like you are, just going from being anxious to really grounding your thoughts, right? Trying to ground what it is that is serving you and knows not serving you, trying to become balanced and stable. Because remember, I said before, you have to balance your emotion and your stability. And I feel like once you get stable, your next mode is to really think about what it is that is serving you, what thoughts are serving you, and what thoughts are not serving you, what people are serving you, and what people are not serving you. And you may have to cut them off at some point, okay? Yes. So for somebody, this is a new home, okay? Okay, so it's new. I must be talking to multiple of you because for somebody, this is going to be a new home. Moving is the step in the right direction for you. For somebody else, this is going to have to do with your kid, more specifically a daughter or your inner child who wants to do what she wants to do. And right now, your inner child wants to live whatever free, happy-go-lucky life that she wants to live. And then for somebody else, this has to do with work, your new career, or a just whole wipe of new everything, right? A new you, a new inner child, a new perspective on yourself, a new actual home, a new career as well. So I love this new energy for you, Libra. Again, you're going to have to really become balanced and focus it on you and what you want to do. Like I said, if this is a home for you, if this is a career for you, you're gonna have to get focused on that and not worried about the people, places, and things that can't come with you. Okay, ask for what you want. Let the universe know what you want. Practice, practice, practice. Yes. And who do you need to forgive? I feel like Spirit is telling you to dream big, expect more of life, and life will meet you where your expectations are at. They need you to practice your gifts. If this is work, if this is public speaking, if this is your craft, Spirit is telling you to practice that. If this is an odd message, but if you're somebody who plays an instrument, Spirit is telling you to practice. And they also need for you to co-create with them by forgiving people, mainly yourself. Forgive yourself for allowing such disrespect. Forgive yourself for expecting less. Forgive yourself for forgive other people for not appreciating you. It is not their fault. Everybody cannot have good taste. I repeat, everybody will not and cannot have good taste. Okay? And so Spirit wants you to know, some of the messages that Spirit would like for me to give you is that this you need to admit the truth to yourself, right? Once you admit the truth to yourself, you'll be able to ask for what you want, okay? The Spirit also wants you to know that this is a planet of free will. So prayer will help this situation. If you're a praying man or a woman, this is your sign to pray. Spirit, Allah, your higher self, your archangel, your spirit team is listening to you and would love for you to ask them to do something. This is a planet of free will. So your spirit team can't just run around all willy-nilly, running amok, okay? They have to, you have to put them to work. You have to ask them to do something. And so they're pretty much saying we're standing by, waiting for your command, for you to tell them what it is you would like to do. Spirit also would like for you to know with balance, Libra, so you pop up twice. Balance pops up twice, or you being you in your own energy. This is what I'm taking this as. I'm also taking this as you being tapped into your emotion. But I know for Libras, a lot of y'all can be kind of airy-headed. I'm not trying to offend nobody. But Spirit is saying to really focus on you, your emotions, and what it is you're trying to create and come into balance with yourself before it is you trying to come into balance with anybody else. But before you do that, you need to admit these feelings to yourself. You need to forgive yourself, and you need to practice whatever gifts Spirit, God, Allah, Goddess gave you. Amen. Ashe, amen. Okay, so Libras, you know how I kept saying practice, and you got some healing abilities. I'm sure you know this, but just in case you don't know this, you do have healing abilities, and spirits need you to practice your healing abilities. I too was born with gifts, and because I closed them off as a young child, because I was fucking terrified of some of the stuff that I was seeing, I closed them off, and I do have to spend a lot of time reactivating and turning those gifts on. So I feel like that's what Spirit is telling you to do, is to reactivate your natural healing abilities, consult a nutrition, okay, get into alignment with your own health, eat some fruits and vegetables, and just really get into the sun, right? So I feel like your gifts could be activated by some sun, but you're going to really need to take care of yourself, your abilities. Be gentle with yourself, forgive yourself. There's some heart healing that's going to take place. And help your body raise the vibration by eating the fruits and vegetables, by seeing the doctor, so that way you can get the messages and you don't gotta watch my bald-headed ass. All right, Libras.